Howdy, and welcome back to Anthology of the Killer by the Catamites. You can download it. It's in the description. It's $6 American. I have once again forgotten. I'm still on the itch.io thing, so it's $6 American. That's how much you can purchase this game for. And if you're able to, support the creator. That'd be very cool of you. So last time we partook in some blood. I'm still not exactly sure where the blood entirely came in, other than mentioning blood as part of like taking the blood, so part of the being turned into a mechanical bird process, I guess. Maybe there was just something I overlooked. I haven't edited the video yet. Whoops. I'm sure I'll have learned by the time that y'all are seeing this, and then I'll be like, oh, I get it. I understand the blood now. I get it. So we have this cool little, I know it's entirely the carpet, but it gives me an arcadey vibe. But we are going to Ears, because Ears is the next one. But we have like we've seen this one before, but looking at it now, I got like a walrus vibe from the head, because at first I saw the white of the shirt as tusks. And now it's just giving, it's giving more Zaku in a business suit now that I look at it. So we have Ears the Killer. Let's look around. We got the shell. Fun shell. We're going to see these in the level, so I probably don't need to look at them. But, we look at them now, then we see them in the level, we can be like, oh, yeah, I remember that one. So we have Golden Grave. I guess it's a band. Yes, we have something wave ska. Left wave? Fourth wave. That's a fourth wave ska. Okay, I understand now. Guitar lessons, surf night, show bands. We got some skull tees. Some surfboards, live music. Cool pineapple, straight out of, I was gonna say straight out of like a pizza tower, but this come out before pizza. Well, the Anthology came out after Pizza Tower. The pineapple probably exists in this level, which, just looking at it, probably came out a year before Pizza Tower. I don't know. Kill You. That's a good one. And we got some arts and crafts of some pyramids of some sort. Ears of the Killer. I actually haven't seen this poster either. So we see a dead bird at the very, the very bottom relative. Some people holding a surfboard, all three of them working together at night at the beach. We can see some guy holding a dolphin on a TV. Pretty good. Crying dude, pointing dog, toilet. I'm with beach. Okay, so, we know there's going to be beach stuff going on. Hard to determine what exactly is happening with this poster just yet, but the posters are just a little appetizer to get us ready for what we're about to see. Weepster, 50,000 weeping men. Can't be wrong. That is true. They cannot. Finally, I can shake my head for no. I'm always trying to shake my head for yes. So, Ears of the Killer. So we see the funny little guys holding the surfboard, the killer, the sax in the background, ZZ hitting that tam, and BB's. I just noticed that BB's eye, like, there's no pupil, and that caught me off guard. And then I saw like BB's nose as like her other eye, and then I was just like, I'm having a bit of a hard time processing this. But no, BB's nose, just a big ol' eye with no pupil. But having a good time strumming the guitar. Okay, so. Ears of the Killer, which, if it's going to be about music, Ears already makes perfect sense. A new music scene is forming. It's known as Crime Wave, and all of the songs are about killing people. Can BB and her sister ZZ outrun the new wave, or is it true nothing can change the shape of things to come? Oh boy, that's a good question. Crime Wave is a great name for a music genre. I already like it. And BB's having a little bit of a trouble sleeping. It's because of the cool crime wave happening. I think this is it. This is the time that I finally murder something. This is finally the time that I murder something. Boy, I will need to learn to read at some point. I think I got it in one and then doubted myself. Okay, so neighbors playing some crime wave. BB can't sleep, and it's time to murder people. I've had this exact same thought before. ZZ, I just wanted to let you know I'm preparing to walk the demon's path without honor or humanity. All right, have fun. Yeah, Night Clown. This is a fun little perspective we haven't gotten of their apartment before. Did they have to change apartments? I imagine maybe changing apartments wouldn't be a bad idea given the events that have been unfolding. Don't try to stop me. I'm a creature of darkness now. You'll probably never see me again. Well, goodbye. Try to put the mirror back behind you on your way out. Oh, we're living somewhere new where we have to hide behind a mirror? I'm not exactly sure. How do we get out? Oh, we can get out over here. Maybe the perspective of their apartment is just different in this one. That's it. I'm vanishing into the abyss. Only one word is sounding through my brain. Kill. Kill. Baby, if the music from upstairs is bugging you so much, why don't you just wear earplugs? I do wear earplugs. I can still tell that it's there. That's a good point. Because, you know, if music gets loud enough, you can hear the vibrations, the boom, boom, boom. And, you know, that may be even worse than just not hearing the music at that point. Okay, so I think they're in the same apartment. Perspective was just different. Because we, you know, we have the mirror that opens up to the ventilation system to the building. It's been 3 days of not getting enough sleep. Since then I've become more beast than human. Someone who can't be held responsible for the horrible crimes they're going to commit. I 100% relate with you, BB, as I've mentioned before. Sometimes I just have trouble sleeping, and sometimes that goes on for a little too long, and things get a little weird. So you're going to slip a passive-aggressive note under their door? It's going to be very snippy. Oh ho ho. Snippy, because she's going to kill my scissors. That's... I don't like to do this, but sometimes it comes down to desperate measures. I knock on their door, but that's usually a bad idea in this apartment building. Well, you know, good instincts at this point, you know. Don't want to go bugging the neighbors if you don't have to. Boy, these passages are really starting to fall apart. What's back there? Or back here, anyway. A man dressed as a clown sits unmoving in an empty room. At least he's not playing his records loudly. Whatever happened to being neighborly? How come no one else seems bothered by this music? Am I the unreasonable one here? Is this a normal thing to do? You know, playing loud music. I wouldn't say it's uncommon for neighbors to do, and a lot of people just put up with it because they're, you know, just like, oh, well, what can you do? But, you know, because, like, even if you go and bug them, they're probably not going to change. They're like, yeah, I'll turn it down. And maybe they'll turn it down, like, just a little bit. And it's like, no, I just need you to just really, really just shut it off, please. I mean, I guess, you know, most people will be like, I'll call the cops, because that's something you can do here in the good old greatest country, America. You know, a good idea to call the cops. Everyone knows that's a great idea. Down the pipes come echoes from the whole apartment complex. Footsteps, voices, thump of furniture being moved in rooms that you'll never get to see. Solid night ambience. Gone. Oh, is that the and symbol? Gone and for what? Yeah, that is the and symbol. I personally use the and symbol a lot, but I use it normally for groupings, like if I'm going to be like blue and red, not like just substituting it completely for the word and, just normally. But, you know, I'm not an English major. Fuck me, I don't know how to write. I barely know how to read. I do know how to write. I meant write like professionally. Who gives a shit? You know, I don't know anything. I'm a simple person who needs 8 hours straight of dim whisper noises and fingernail scuttling in order to be at my best. Is this too much to ask of other people? What about my needs? Now, ASMR does not do it for me. I do like a little white noise, maybe put on a video of just someone talking. You know, like, not like an ASMR, but just like, oh, I'll throw on a, you know, a super great friend video I've seen before. If I'm really going through it, you know, just listen to him have a hard time with a video game or something. Or my favorite, Let's Catch, just very relaxing playthrough. So, you know, I get it. Just the whole like and scratching thing is just like, this is just kind of upsetting for me. I didn't even think there was anybody on this floor. Thick layers of dust lie undisturbed on plastic ferns. The wallpaper is on a rare nautical theme. Is on a rare nautical theme is the structure of that doesn't really pan out to me, but you know, whatever. Like I said, what the fuck do I know? Flesh-like sludge seeps out beneath the door. So much for slipping a note under there. The door itself swings open as if from a secret breath. That's a good ass line. As if As if from a secret breath. I like that. Realistically, this is a job for a custodian, but I'd still like to get some sleep sometime tonight. What's the sound even coming from? Did somebody leave their radio under the goo? This is a lot of goo. Pink goo, too. It's never good if it's pink goo. I mean, if you got a goose itch, it's not going to be good, but pinks means it's going to be an extra bad goo. Inside something like an instrument, I can dimly see a record turning. What kind of dark relic could be buried in the middle of all this? Midnight Sex Party at Dracula's House. Exciting surf instrumentals for young people by Bloody Hans and his Night Stranglers. B-side, Haunted Castle. Copyright. I think that means copyright. Who the fuck knows anything anymore? Golden Grave Records in 1965. Midnight Sex Party at Dracula's House. Incredible name. All for it. I want to hear it. I hope we get to hear it. Okay, well, we've gone to the goo dimension. Ooh, that skybox is making me a little dizzy. I mean, I'm not saying it looks bad. It's a neat effect. I mean, it's just like kind of staying in place. It does... yeah, it's like wants to keep BB kind of in the middle, I guess, and then moves with her. It's a neat effect. I also just moved around and was like, oh shit, this is going to make me feel weird if I keep looking at it, and then continue to look at it and try to describe my thoughts on it. There's like a little face in there. Like, I think those are supposed to be eyes. I'm not exactly sure, but I think there's eyes in that goo. Oh, unfortunately the camera did not want to play with me there, but that's fine. This is a nice wallpaper. Nice, flooring. I mean, it's creepy. I mean, it makes you a little nauseous seeing this kind of wavy pattern kind of walking down. But it does look nice. These birds, however, would be, you'd be like, yes, this is a nice little place. It's a little weird, but whatever. But, the goopy birds are going to be, kind of a downer, especially once you have to walk along them on the floor. Although I will say, the pink of the goopy birds kind of goes with this wallpaper a little bit better than the red did. So, maybe it's all good. As we approach the swirl and the murderer? The killer, sorry. The murderer is someone else. Oop, I gotta run. I probably should have expected that, but I did not actually have my finger on the thing. I took my finger off of the stick and I don't know why. Yummy. Now we're a sludge BB? Wow, sensational. Folks, wasn't that poignant? Let's all give a hand up to the up-and-coming recording artist, Bebe, with her new song, Forced to Eat a Bird. Remember to support local talent by buying her CD. And now, the act you've been waiting to see, the horrible screaming murderers with their hot new single, Screaming, 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 Screaming. Damn, I want to hear that. Okay, well, I mean, that's, probably should have expected that's what it was. These guys really sold out after the last release, Screaming, Screaming, Screaming. Was that a cover version? Oh, did I actually? I didn't realize I actually managed to hit that point of interest. I thought I just got close enough to someone to talk. Did you hear Weepster's new song, 99 Tears? Each tear is for a different person he's strangled and killed. Wow. Talk about emotional sincerity. I mean, you talk about a confession. But I mean, in this town, who cares? Hey, I caught you set. Very milk can. Care to answer some questions for my zine? It's zine, as in magazine. Also, where am I? What day is it? We're at the Carpet Factory. I was gonna say it's a good name for a venue, but honestly, Carpet Factory's there's probably like a dozen Carpet Factory music venues out there, if I had to guess. Question 1. What are your influences? There was a record by Bloody Hans and like a house and a bird, or just something abstract in the shape of a bird? Like the Holy Spirit? What? Yeah, like the Holy Spirit. It's represented by like a dove. Fuck. Later in the same piece, he calls Pat Boone of singing about murder. Oh, I suppose I probably should have read the magazine first. Stab Magazine. Catholicism sweeps new wave. As for her opinion on the vernacular mass up-and-coming recording artist, BB replies, we review the top new crimes, knives or rope, old-fashioned ranked at last. What does that mean? Why does everybody who writes music zine talk this way? Yeah, are they all talking about Catholicism? I was raised Catholic, so, you know. Boy, that sets you up to have some thoughts as an adult, I will say. Well, I support your dreadful cultural ambitions, but don't you have anywhere else to put all these boxes? I was hoping these were yours. What's inside, anyways? Having fun with Bebe on stage. 12 super hits. Yeah, pretty much what I expected. Oh, yes, I do want to... listen, I tried to use the D-pad to go back up. I should know by now that I can only use the stick. Death, 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 death. Kind of sounds Beach Boys-y. Oh, so it's like death, 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 death. Yeah, that's probably like that. Well, I did sometimes daydream about being a pop musician, although I also like to imagine I'd be conscious at the time. Well, that's the thing about being a pop star. You're never conscious for the rest of it. At least the lyrics will be easy to remember. I just hope I can get rid of these CDs. Oh, Aziz getting ready for... I was going to say work. I mean, I assume work with a tie. Zizi, I think I'm... Why are you wearing a tie? I just got a job. Some kind of youth group in the Beach District was looking for someone to run their email newsletter. With my knowledge of HTML, I was naturally the top choice. Now I'm officially an office lady, or OL. It's just a matter of time till I start making the big bucks and can finally pursue my dream of being a gothic novel heroine. Couldn't you just do that anyways? It turns out to require a surprisingly large amount of starting capital. That is fair, you know. I mean, only if you own the house, you know. I suppose, you know, thinking about the gothic novel, you know, I don't read, so I assume perhaps owning the house is important. But, you know, you could also, you know, get engaged to a mysterious and dark suitor, or, you know, stumble upon it like lost in the woods, needing refuge. You know, there's other ways without the capital, but, you know, if this is the way Zizi wants to do it, I support her. Incidentally, BB, if you want any advice on finding a job, feel free to ask. It appears I know all the tricks. Oh, I need to talk to ZZ bad. I need ZZ's email. Thanks, but I seem to have my own thing going on right now. That's, yeah, I mean, BB's a pop star, you know, under the pen name. What do you call it when it with music? Alias, stage name of Bebe. No one will ever know it was her. Rockadoodle Girl Chicken Reel? Submit mixing videos for hour. AskBogey.net. ZZ, can I use your computer to use something? Searching is my business. Bloody Hans? Sure, just don't look it in the other tabs. But I want to know if Rockadoodle Girl Chicken Reel. And I want to hear that submit mixing video. I know I said that ASMR isn't my thing, but I'm curious to hear what the sound of cement mixing sounds like. Because I imagine it doesn't sound pleasant. Okay, actually, I take that back. It's either like the worst grinding noise I could imagine, or it's like surprisingly soothing, and I don't feel like there's any in between. We're at members.tripod.net/gidgetfan98/surfshrine/bdhans.html. Bloody Hans and his Night Stranglers fan shrine. It was the toughest case I'd ever handled, but I always had trouble saying no to a dame. How do I turn off the detective? Just ignore him. I need to update the blocker. Oh, that's fun, having like a little detective as your like adware. That's fun. Adware. It does. You understand what I mean. It's not spyware. You're antivirus. Whatever. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean. Golden Grave Records, new age music for now people. There's some kind of strange building. Some hieroglyphs in the back. Oh, I can see the hieroglyph now. I was seeing the orb on top of the head as the head, and I was like, is this like some kind of alien? But then I was able to make out the face, and then it all fell into making sense. Visit our new location, 1252 Pyramid Street, Music Gardens, XX City. Last updated March 1997, site under construction. Something makes me think they're not going to finish it. Well, it's not like I really have another place to start. I like that she just left her laptop on the bed, and then I realized, oh wait, that's actually super duper common. I just don't use a laptop anymore. Or have one. Well, I have one, but it's a piece of shit that I got for like $100. Of course, now that I'm gainfully employed, I'll need to find a volunteer to run the table at Retro Maniacs convention this week. Absolutely not. I'm busy. Only serial killers attend those things anyway. Oh, don't give me that. You hang out with serial killers all the time. I run away from serial killers all the time, not sell them merch. Well, maybe you should monetize your hobby. That's right, BB. You gotta hustle and grind to get that bread. You're hearing it from ZZ. You gotta listen to her. She has a job. Oh, player select. What? Okay, BB City Center. Huh? ZZ Beach District. Are we going to be doing, like, I assume we're going to be going through all of the characters. Let's start with ZZ. We haven't gotten to play ZZ. Why not? Let's see what she's up to. Although she is on, like, the right, so maybe we're supposed to go left to right. But seeing as this character is mystery, I assume they're supposed to be last. I don't even know if I could select this one. I mean, I could try. Yeah, I can't even select this one right now. So let's go to ZZ. ZZ's journal. Waged labor. So it's finally come to this. Awful. Penance for my misdeeds in a former life? Well, nevertheless, the gray mouse of despair travels over my duvet. Another beautiful and tragic journal entry. Eventually, I'll package all these up and sell it as a book. ZZ, the poor dead genius whom everyone mistreats. Why not get my posthumous validation while I'm still alive? ZZ really hustle and grinding. Well, I better get to work. Positive Way LLC. They said it was at. They said that. All they said was that it was around the boardwalk somewhere. Can businesses be shy? That's a good point. You know. You probably want more specifics, you know, to get people to your business than just go to the fucking boardwalk. I guess it's I guess it's still the off season. Heaps of unsold beach merch molder crabbily behind the nailed up doors. Two gulls on the boardwalk are trying to peck apart a plastic clam. Selling plastic clam, like how hard is it to find clam? I've never lived by the water, so I don't know, but I feel like you could just sell clam. Further down the beach, I see people moving towards the water. Are they trying to surf? We don't get any big waves out here. In fact, I'm not even sure that's an ocean. That's a good point. I've been referring to it as an ocean, but it could be a large lake. It is a big body of water. I don't think lakes get big waves, but once again, never lived close to the water. I mean, there's a couple like big lakes in Texas, but didn't go a whole lot as child. And, you know, Towels for Health. It took a second for that to like sink in, but Towels for Health is pretty good. The Sassy Beach. Oh, Sassy Beachwear. Okay, I was like, the last beach, I read it as Sassy Beach Weeb, and then it took my brain a second to be like, that doesn't mean anything, figure out what this actually says. Gamer boyfriend has never been charged for his crimes committed in 1988, 1991, and 1993, and if not stopped, he will kill again. And yes, he bought me this shirt. Now that's true love. I still have time before work, so decide to catch up on the psychic health of the culture, as revealed by the slogan shirts at the Sassy Beachwear. It's a pretty good shirt, you know? I think I would buy it. If I saw that shirt, I'd probably buy it. Future murder victim. I should get this one for BB. I would also wear that shirt. It's a pretty good shirt. The seagull's fucking jamming out. Having a great time. God, now I wonder if there's any like official Anthology the Killer merch, because I would wear that future murder victim shirt. The spiral stair seems older than the pier. Seaweed crunches underfoot as I head down. What's that thing they say about seaweed? It only grows above water level or something? Yep, seaweed famously above water level. Algae? Algae happen outside water? I don't know. Well, this looks like the place. Time to launch my professional career. I've never really had a job before. Maybe they're good. I'll try to keep an open mind. Oh, ZZ. We're going the positive way, I guess. Hello. Hello there. Or, I don't know why my brain just fixed that to hello there. She said, hello, hello. I'm the new hire. That was today? I never pushed a button there. It kind of just auto-advanced, but it seems like it's done. Well, you certainly got here in time. I used to be in charge of keeping the website up myself, but I'm not hep on all the new technologies these days. I mean, HTML3, HTML4, what's next? Yes, that's how they get you. You made the right call getting me in. Luckily, I had your desk set up already. It's just back here, past the communal dormitory. This is the main office. The fax machine is on your left. As you can see, we're very modern. Are we the only people here? I kind of lost track of him trying to read before the text advanced. Yeah, it seems like I gotta go down since that door is boarded up. Probably not going to be able to make way through it. And I still love these like little ramps where you bounce on down. Oh, yes, of course. Officially, they're all out on the away mission, but I don't think they'll mind you borrowing a desk while they're away. Ha 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 ha. This is computer. Use arrow keys to move around and access sites and programs. Yeah. Wait, why did you hire me if you didn't think I knew how to use a computer? Nobody else applied. Okay, well, there's our arrow. Well, at least he's paying me. I wonder what their site's like. This is an incredible cursor. I have my cursor is a special. It's the Wii pointer with the little hand like you would see on the main menu. I'm using the number player 3 because it's green and I like green, even though I'm the only fucking person who uses this computer. I'm number 1, baby. I think I have a link somewhere for that, so I'll try to remember to put that in the description. I'm going to keep that in my brain and write that down for things to put in the description for this video. Let's see their site. Red alert. Next stage of human evolution imminent. Comet Hayakutake brings closure to the Positive Way Research Unit. I don't know why I was going to say institute. Well, I guess Research Institute is pretty common. Get paid to read email from a downline and get paid even more. Get $10,000 to start free. Proud to announce on July 7th, XX, research group leader Mr. President officially draws curtain on the human experiment pending graduation to the species or possibly some form of the ray. While our human selves will not survive the transition to an extraterrestrial... Whoa, something just fell. What was that? I knocked something over. I don't know what the fuck it is. I hope that's fine. While our human selves will not survive the transition to an extraterrestrial way of life, we are serene and confident that we shall nevertheless be returning soon to spread the good news about the world that is about to come. Some people down there, some researchers. Is this Mr. President? Mr. President demonstrates his favorite pyramids on eve of grand voyage, organizing large trash pickup for the big day. Members relax by hanging 10 on the waves. I love this little alien gif. Big sale, Positive Wave video lecture series, now $29.95 plus P&P limited offer. P&P, parcel and packaging. That doesn't. I don't think that tracks. So you've decided to return to the sea. Many have been feeling that leaving the sea was a bad decision. I personally agree. In this hour-long tape, Mr. President examines the pros and cons before coming to a measured and reasonable conclusion. The mundane monochord. Know your rights, know your responsibilities. If stuck in the more spiritual part, the monochord will give eternal life. If in the more material part, transitory life. Many are saying this. Find out why in this catered seminar. Giggles, guffaws, and goofs. The best laugh time at the compound. Between revelations, Mr. President often keeps the away team in good spirits with his patented collection of wisecracks, impersonations, and good-natured comedy riffs. This hour-long video cassette reveals a lighter side to Positive Way, while also containing important messages about how human life was a mistake. Damn, I think I want to join Positive Way. Oh no! No! Poor Princess Di Memorial Award. Oh, I hit the back. No, I wanted to see more. We have to remember Princess Di, of course. Look, a job's a job. I'm not running away. I'll just find that guy and try to be very clear about my career expectations. Also, I should probably ask for the money up front. See, I've said this a lot. A job's a job. I'm not running away. Although my career expectations are fully just like, hey, better be getting fucking paid. Don't have lofty ambitions, it's just like, as long as I'm getting paid and it's enough, it's fine. I guess also I need healthcare because this is America and I'll die without it. So I don't have career ambitions, but I would like to survive, which, that's apparently very, I'm asking for a lot, given, I'm gesturing broadly with my hands, but this is the best I can do with the actions I can make in the game. Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Just working on one of the organization's little revenue sidelines. Sound of the Sea, volume 9. Oh, so it was like... And then I assume the O would have been like, ooh, snap back into the normal voice. But sales have really fallen off since Volume 4. I'm starting to think people have had enough of soothing aquatic mammal sounds. Well, anything's possible. Alas, you are not seeing the organization at its finest. When I think about the glory days when the group was still together, not yet departed to the level beyond human, vanished to the next dimension, never to return... Hello. We came back. Okay, well, we learned about BB, or ZZ, excuse me. I assumed that this was... When I saw the old man, I thought that this might be the old guy that we were talking to as ZZ. Maybe this is Mr. President? I don't know. Let's see what BB's doing in the city centre. I know it's center. Let's see. Pyramid Street is out between the Rat District and the Temple of the Patriarch. That's not too far. One nice thing about the city is everything is just a skulk away. Real hair. Boy. Real hair. Also, these NPCs are... Oh, going over me. We can bounce this guy. We got air juggles. This is DMC now, baby. This is character action we got. It's our time to become a murderer. We're going to do a crime and murder this guy. Oh, also, we got fresh meat. Time. Also, I just wanted to walk back to appreciate these two NPCs because I was talking. The umbrella with the eyes, very good. And, just your classic trench coat. I don't know if that'd be a fedora, some kind of, hat, amusement house. Red eyes, knife in pocket, very clear knife. You can't go wrong with a classique like that. Also, the faces on the wall, pretty good. Some policemen at the intersection are examining a pool of blood through a comically big magnifying glass. They've closed off the street, but that's okay, since I can head down the side. Okay, I don't know if these were the same police that we saw in, what was the first one called? First, if I had to guess, first was Mouth of the Killer? I'm just going to scroll up on the itch page since I still have it open. Voice of the Killer, okay. Well, mouth voice, pretty close, Conceptually, I was there. Moonbeam Video. I like this guy, little beatnik with the Cousin It going on the bongos. Oh, we got a Dracula, the Doctor Dracula. Can't go wrong there. Street closers. Have you seen this man? Suspect. Oh, the suspect looks like map. I can't believe I didn't even check today's police shape before I left the house this morning. It somehow gets more abstract and sprawling every time. Calling like where the police are the police shape is pretty good. And, a little bit of social commentary there from BB about how the pigs fucking suck and make everything worse. There's another closure up ahead, but I think I can cut through the apartment complex. Maybe? Man, I don't feel at my best today. Maybe I can still get that tune out of my head. A lot of people doing music. We got another Cousin It beatnik on the sax. Now playing Melmo the Wanderer. I mean, we know about Melmo the Wanderer. I don't think that's the play that we were in. But, can't get enough of that Melmo. Junk leaflets are piled around the door of the lobby. Smiling faces learn guitar or write song lyrics that impress their friends. Nobody's been collecting them lately. It sounds like everybody's already busy. Behind the doors, I can hear movement, low thumps and clangs, uncertain and irregular, like people working in the dark, or else like people practicing scales for a type of song I've never heard. That's also a very good line, practicing scales for a type of song I've never heard. Who did put the bomb in the bomb? And would you really want to shake their hand? But hey, who was that man? I would like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Baby, you gotta understand. Well, it's not like there isn't some other dumb fad every few months here. Like the unboxing craze. It was almost a relief when they started finding body part. Hey, is this the address? Funeral Man, Coffin Warehouse, 50% sale. That sounds pretty good to me. Guy on either a big guitar, maybe. Well, no, I think cellos are larger, so it's probably just a guitar. Lipstick traces on a cigarette. Every memory lingers with me yet. Do. Okay. Yeah. Get it, man. I guess where are we going to? Funeral Man, Coffin Warehouse? I guess that's where we were going. I'm sorry for your loss. Me too. Golden Grave? 1 second. Hello. You must be one of the investors. Make yourself at home. Please excuse the mess. You've caught us in the middle of some excitingly dynamic organizational reshuffling. Oh, you firing everyone and pretending that you didn't too? Seems to be going around. Everything must go! Boy, these are some quality coffins. Just to avoid comical misunderstanding here, you guys are a music label. Yes, yes, the label for a label for the new music. This way, this way. Oh, I see you now. Okay, I'm coming. So get a move on. I guess you're a different guy. Okay, I'll continue on without you. Over here. Do a dude sobbing on a table. Please, no more venture capital, no more. Oh, I can't believe they put me in this game. Wow. Oh, he's sad because he has too much venture capital, not upset that, venture capital exists and just being like, please fucking stop this bullshit. Please ignore, what voice was it? Please ignore my soon-to-be ex-business associates. I can assure you that everybody here is 100% thrilled by our move to a more creative direction. I think that's kind of what I was going for before. What you want should be right down the stairs. I admit the change in direction came as a surprise to us as well, but the invisible hand can make no mistakes. Can be right down the... Oh, okay, we've already come down the stairs. Okay. Little screen transition was to show that we came down some stairs. Not that we needed to continue more downwards. But yeah, the invisible hand... I suppose we can trust that, even though we've already dealt with the hands of the killer. So the Bloody Hans, we're familiar with hands and killings. Stacks of old band merch in the basement that we found when we moved in. The copyright had expired, but we just thought the name was cool. Bags of money started showing up soon after. Yeah, you just got to come up with a cool name. That's how you get money. You just come up with a cool name, and just the venture capital rolls in. That's how I knew that this was the start of a new age, that vast rewards would be awaiting anyone bold enough to drop what they were doing and seize the throne of cultural production. Introducing the Stars of Tomorrow. Yeah, okay. I'm with you so far. Ugh. How? A simple, delicate arrangement of wires, the breeze from our passing is enough to set them twirling, a new dance every time. Tremendous savings. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of bodies. It's just corpses on strings. But, it could work. Sure. Okay. Yes, indeed. And these are all locally sourced. Oh, we've just been using whatever washes up on the beach. These are the prototype models. It'll be a while before we're ready to scale up production. The next step will be getting them to sing. Listen, put your ear up to his chest. Don't be shy. Doesn't it sound exactly like the ocean? Okay, so BB's in storage closet. Unidentified corpse. She's at positive way. I'm guessing that the idea is we select them again and we'll continue on. But let's see what's up with unidentified corpse. Sometimes in my grave, I sit and dream of the world I saw back in the golden age of horror-themed novelty records. Listen, let me tell you about it. Okay, tell me all. Everybody knew it was the next big thing. Every night there'd be another band, private press recording, so amateurish, they were sometimes just a background hiss like night surf. Running, screaming, wearing masks. I don't know who came up with that. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Corpses, corpses, corpses. Where's the band? Because they... Manning Light... I don't know what this dude is doing. So I guess it's some kind of music. So got a dude on light, got a dude on music. Oh, these are... I like these like little shadow NPCs. They're pretty cool. I was in a group called the Cat People. Oh, here's the Cat People. I was in a group called the Cat People. At the time, we all thought the Cat People would be the next big monster archetype, like Wolfman or the Mummy. It was an innocent time. We had a sense of purpose then. Oh boy. We all lose that eventually. There was one group everyone liked. They had a manic killer theme. That was the... It was a very... aware? I know what the word is. I know how people say it. Pronunciation not coming to my brain. During sets, they'd stop and point into the audience. Later on, another body would wash up on the beach. Nobody minded. We all knew it was part of the exchange. Okay, well, see, you like something, and like, hey, they are going to murder me. But it's part of what makes it good. If you get murdered by them, it's like, oh boy, I get to be part of the band now? I'm going to be the next one on the beach? Wowie zowie. Somehow, the scene never hit it big. Things lost momentum at some crucial points. Bands split up, the money never arrived. One by one, people drifted away. back into the straight world, or into the ocean after getting murdered. But I never felt disheartened. I knew the life we glimpsed was still out there, buried under history like an unexploded mine. I know there was a place for me underneath those waves. Buried under history like an unexploded mine. Another good line. We still got character select. Unidentified corpse is gone. Do we want to sneak through this? Maybe we start with BB and then go back to ZZ? I think, let's do it that way, sure. Eventually, Funeral Man gave me the scoop. The rest of the merch they found in the cellar was being sold off that day at a memorabilia. That's how I would say it. I don't know why that was not coming out. But to get inside, I'd have to do something I'd swore I'd never do again. Also, Funeral Man's a good name. The Retro World. Welcome to Retro Maniacs. Top quality in nostalgia wares and other. Ask our helpful representative. Okay, so BB's wearing a little jacket. I like the little cartoony ZZ doing a little Pac-Man eye. I guess it's rubber hose and a little wink. Pretty good. Also, the logo on the Retro World, that's pretty good. To avoid eye contact with potential retro maniacs, I've been catching up on the music press. Bebe, Death to Life. New releases, Bebe, Death to Life, 4 stars. Review by Johnny, Murder Blood. Can color be a sound? The question recalling fervid days of undergraduate frenzy scored to the sounds of Gary Monroe's Sally, ambient techno remix, seems somehow both appropriate. How do you say apropos? Apropos? Because it's like appropriate, but short. It seems appropriate and turgid when applied to new release from mysterious up-and-coming musical auteur Bebe, yet reminds me of an anecdote, blah, 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 blah. The Weepster, Weeping the Night Away, 3 stars. Weep. Once again, an album of lachrymose hits from the Weepster. But is that enough in today's political economy? My alter ego has been releasing more material. Where did I even find the time for this? Did I pass out in the shower? Pass out... I've never passed out in the shower. I've come close to it from slipping and smacking my head on the wall, but I've never done... I love that anytime I describe things that happen to me, people will be like, are you an old fucking man or something? Because it's like, I have blood clots since I was 29, I think. I could think about the time. I'm not doing math right now. And arthritis since I was 16. It's like, oh, I've fallen in the shower before, yeah. It gets slippery sometimes with a bunch of soap. It happens. I don't know what to say. Luckily, there are no customers yet, so I think I can slip away. The storefront isn't actually registered with the convention, so it's cheaper to just set it up in a closet and wait for someone to get lost. Okay, well, I mean, that's an interesting way to table at a convention by not actually tabling with the convention, just kind of doing your own thing. I mean, I guess I've heard of, some people be like, hey, I'll be at this convention and, if you can just give me money and I'll give you the stuff that I brought because I'm not tabling, which, maybe not a bad idea. The main hall. I know nothing about running a convention booth, so maybe not a good idea. Maybe you get in trouble for that, actually. It's busy, but I think I can make it through if I don't look at anyone in the eye or express any kind of musical opinion. Actually, these people might be too busy making money to be interested in killing me. Well, baby, there's money in killing people. There are more suits around than usual. Exactly what are all these people hoping to buy? Cube. Definitely want Cube. We've seen these before. I think that just says Mania. I can't... Let's see if we can get the camera to cooperate and not run into anybody. I don't know if they'll kill us or something will happen, but hey, go away. Yeah, it just says Mania. Well, it's probably says something at the top like Surf Mania. Valley of the Dolls. Vintage knives. There's a sale on vintage knives. We got our cubes. That's the way to go, I'm guessing, based on that. So let's just check out this little corner. There's some clothes, there's some guys. Oh, there's just more convention, so I guess maybe this is the right way to go, and we can go back there to get a point of interest. I'll just, continue to avoid the NPCs to the best of my ability, and just hope that, we won't... Hope that touching them doesn't get us got. Oh, look, hey, we are familiar with these guys. Culture workers crowd around the stalls, digging through boxes of hit clips and moldering Teen Beat magazines in search of unexcavated desires. Can mankind be doomed to repeat the sins of the past? Yeah, we can. We always are. This is a good elephant guy. He has a video game. I can't see what's in the rest of his place, but I would assume it's more video games. Masks. I can't see the top one. I had it on screen for 1 second. Mannequins and rusty cages direct. You know, everything you can need. You know, some skin for your mask. Maybe just a mask made of skin, I suppose. Caesar Films here. All kinds of Little Caesar, Black Caesar, High School Caesar, Deep Space Caesar, Caesar versus the Haunted Moon Women. Fantastic value. Were the women haunted or was the moon? Well, it's both, baby. You know, we've seen plenty of these before, but you know, the guy in a trench coat holding book is walking away from the Haunted Moon Women, who, you know, are also cat girls, I suppose. You know, makes sense for a cat girl to be haunted. Cats are pretty haunted creatures. You know, you skulk around at night, you know, you're just having a nice sleep, then all of a sudden, you know, there's a shadow in the room, and just a toilet. You know, it's like, well, if it's a ghost and it murders me, whatever, but it's just probably the cat who's going to jump on me. She does not give a shit if I'm trying to sleep. You know, she needs to jump on me because, you know, I'm here and I can give her pets if I'm awake, so jumping on top of me is a sure way to do it. I think the cat, one of our cats who likes to jump on top of me while I'm asleep, doesn't understand that that's going to wake me up, because my girlfriend can just sleep through anything. Cats bouncing all over her. So, you know, just jumping on top of me will wake me up, and then I guess she understands that now that I'm awake, I can give scritches, or maybe she just, you know, was going to just, you know, headbutt me and scratch at me anyways, regardless of what I did here. Now, okay. Oh, hey, we got. No, well, that helps. I was like, I'm not exactly sure where to go. I saw you looking around. Please visit my stall if you are a true memorabilia head. If you are a true memorabilia head, you will find many rare items to your liking. I'm kind of busy now. I like your mask. This is a circa 1975 Dapper Dog mask. Are you a Dapper Dog fan? Listen to your top 15. List your top 15 Dapper Dog episodes now. You can't even name a single Dapper Dog episode, and yet you think it's okay to make some little comment about my mask. People like you really make me sick. I think I'm going to have to dream about you tonight. I'm going to dream about climbing through your window and wrapping my hands around your neck. It's a special dream I have about people I despise. Sometimes I'm not even sure if it's really a dream. How much is the ceramic pineapple in the sunglasses? That's $400. He a delightful little fellow. I knew you had taste. Did I lose him? I feel pretty lost myself. The sound of convention from behind the walls is muffled. Slowed. It could be any year out there. The merch around me yields no clue. We got a little, like, kind of Twin Peaksy, you know, red. I was gonna say Red Lodge. Red Room, Black Lodge, you know, flooring here. You know, we got red wall, but it's different, legally distinct, I could say. Broken down displays from retro revivals, long abandoned, have been stuffed into the corner. It's like being in a digestive tract for old band merch. From ahead, I can hear the sounds of chewing. Consolidating into a new cultural form of the serial killer, just as all previously existing protagonists have been absorbed into the single official figure of the policeman, further synthesis of the two into a kind of final protagonist of history, or last man would blah 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 blah. Okay, giving a seminar. This must be the This must be the business sector. Consultants are hard at work pouring through the entrails of the culture, placing expensive bets upon the shape of things to come. Okay, one last thing about the cats. She scratches me a lot. It's because she doesn't understand that she doesn't have to use her claws to do everything. Like, she, like, makes biscuits full-on claws out. Like, you know, whether it's a blanket, you know, or the couch, or my flesh, she'll just make a biscuit, and it's like, oh, no, please don't use her claws. You have very sharp claws, and she will not let us cut them. You have to, like, really fucking trick her to allow just to, you know, snip the claws a little bit. Or trim. I think trim is actually the word I was looking for. You know, just trim them a bit so you're not, like, getting just, like, sliced up like I am constantly. Because also being on blood thinners, I cut easy, and cuts don't heal very easy, so I have a lot of cuts now. Thank you, sugar. I appreciate it. I love you. Succeeding while dead. You know, succeeding while dead. More likely to happen than you think. I guess probably not, but it's happened multiple times before. So, I said that, and then I was like, well, I'm thinking of like your like painters where it's like, oh, they weren't appreciated in their time. But, if I died right now, I feel like people wouldn't go on to be like, oh, there was something. Well, I guess I have videos where people could be like, wow, he was onto something. But that's not going to happen. I'm not going to succeed while I'm dead. Also, even if videos got a lot of views, it's like, is that succeeding? It doesn't really matter to me. Thank you for watching, though. I appreciate it. Exhibit Hall Novelty Horror. Nostalgia mixed with blood. The sound of the kids today. Sounds good to me. The drone of the conference speakers that makes me feel like falling forwards. Or is it there's something in me that's responding to their song? The song of business. Okay, we're in a first-person segment again. I'm glad that they learned how to do this and then, found ways to reuse it, like also for like the exhibition corpses. Oh, we've seen that one now. Surfs Up. Oh, that's a masked stand. I thought that was a dude, and I was like, this looks like a fun little guy. The magic of history. Once prominent, theories fleeing from state violence found accommodation in the beach district of XX City. Through proximity, their doctrine of negation was assimilated into neighboring surf culture in a garbled and mystical form. The Church of the Negative is said to still survive today. We got Golden Grave. Is there anything neat on the other side? Oh, yeah, there's another write-up. Anything on this wall? Corpses. Be true to your school. Speaking of the Beach Boys, some credit XX City's own Bloody Hans for having anticipated the cultural shift from monster-themed horde to the increasingly popular maniac killer contemporary style. Commercially unsuccessful in his time, he is said to have eventually left the music biz for spiritual reasons. Spiritual reasons probably to become a serial killer. This music's getting in the way of the whole killing thing. The killing is the thing I like about the band, so I should probably, focus on that full time. What is this? Some kind of concert. Maybe not a concert. Looks like almost like a game show. I can't tell what is happening here. Let's go find out. Let's walk towards the sobbing. Because, what else would you do? Why wouldn't you walk towards the sobbing? Hello. I think we saw there's a crying guy on the poster. I guess we're about to learn who this crying person is. Excuse me. Sometimes thinking about the harsh realities of the showbiz gets me all choked up. I hear you're beginning your musical career yourself. I too would like to be a pop sensation. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. People call me the Weepster. Oh, isn't that awful? But it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I just want you to know that I feel really bad about all the horrible things we're going to do to you. Boo-hoo-hoo. I'll probably cry myself to sleep tonight the same way I do every night. Hit it. Oh, I am the Weepster. I lead a sympathetic life. I am the Weepster. My heart is breaking on account of all the murders I commit. Is that the end of your song? I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. Day after day, I hunt down sea rivals. Day after day, I hunt down. Oh, it's so sad, so sad. How many more people do I have to chop apart before I get my media career? Oh, do I have to, bait out the knife? But can cultural ubiquity really fill the hole in my heart? I mean, maybe. Let's give it a try. Boo-hoo-hoo. I am the Weepster. I probably shouldn't step in the water, I'm guessing. Okay, stepping in the water, fine. I am the Weepster. I'm trying to do my best. I am the Weepster. It's hard to be an empath in this 21st century connected society. Oh, more crying. Should I? Oh, nope, there's an exit. I wasn't sure if I should let him get me. Won't you enjoy wallowing in my unexpected emotional depths? Oh, I'm stuck. The tears of my career aspirations at the end have to drown the world. Yeah, if I stop, we're not actually being chased here. We got a music video going on. Pretty good one. I'm glad that they brought back the swimming. Oh, what's happening here? The years. 2000XX, 100 years have passed. I have successfully murdered everyone on the planet and been inducted into the Rock and Roll Museum of Clothes. So tell me why? Why do I still cry? Could it be these final tears are for myself? I don't... Oh, I see. I understand. I was trying to figure out how to control this. Pay attention to my sadness as I'm killing you. Ugh. Just a second, I don't feel so. The world is the sum of things which do not approve. If you don't stop singing, I'm gonna throw up on your shoes. Each night I look up at the stars, cry through crying eyes, contradicting the miserable bounty of the sun, and dips his beak into the chest of the dead earth, dreaming finding there the telephone to voice on the black river, flailing arm tail endlessly over end on greenish moistened cardboard, not radiating infinitely outwards, but rather shrinking towards the center of the sky. The red, yes, the red, no. There will come a day not marked on any calendar, which we will step outside and be at the end of the calendar, and the street shall be red with the blood of the calendar. Will you stop interrupting my big musical number? This is a good animation for running. Also, yeah, Phoebe's got that little blood bird kind of dangling by it. Oh, we've come to the end of the road. Wilt thou fight and perish for the kingdom of the bird? It's kind of the wrong voice, but you understand. You get it. So Baby's going through it. So let's see what's happening with ZZ. You're right. You're right. That does look more professional. I forgot old man's voice. Positive way. Smiley face. Wellness and emotional health expertise. Be part of a welcoming and mindfulness-oriented community today. Got green triangle. Got dog. Subscribe to our daily affirmations newsletter for $19.95. Live Pray with streamers near you. Live Pray with streamers near you. Press enter support our emotional labor at the shop. You can't just have a wall of text these days. It scares people away. What's with the little blobby cartoon guys? Nobody knows, but you've got to have them. That's a good point. You've got to have them. This is a great guy. I love this dude. Also, that little alien poster in the background. I love that. The life of a web design professional. Busy. I better go make sure the shop's up and running too. We got a lot more traffic after buying these podcast ad spots. I really should talk to ZZ about a job because I'm also a web design professional. Help me, ZZ. I barely recognize even this place anymore. Modifications are being made all the while. New driftwood suites is sprouting up out of every corridor. Is this what they mean by scaling up? And there's Mr. President. It's the young ZZ. Excuse me. It's the young ZZ. I hear you've been coming up with some new ideas for our online store. I think I no-sold the voice. You bet, boss. For example, Oregon pyramids are all well and good, but why stop there? What about the possibilities of non-pyramidal Oregon items? Or like Oregon energy, like the alien stuff. I forget, like Oregon energy is like the special energy that apparently humans create, and that's why aliens come to Earth, because they need our Oregon energy. Obviously, you morons. Oregon weed leaf $29.95. Oregon $sign $36.50. Oregon video game entity $59.99 with the Dreamcast logo. I'll take an Oregon video game entity, ZZ. Sell me one, please, and also show me how to get a great job like yours. Very compelling. You know, it's rare to get someone of your entrepreneurial abilities along. Sorry, I didn't read the rest of the sentence. It's rare to get someone of your entrepreneurial abilities joining a death cult. They generally prefer to start their own. Should I start a death cult? No, no. Asked and answered, I suppose. Well, that for what it's worth, I'd regard myself more as a temporary employee. Anyway, do you still want me to take stock in the basement? Yes, good idea. Maybe there's something else we can put up on the store there. Remember, everything must go. Also, the little Garfield with the Dreamcast logo, pretty good. You know, for a startup type organization, these guys sure seem to stockpile as much ready cash as possible. Maybe I should get my CV ready again. Let's see here. Cultist training tapes. Can't think of at least 2 distinct types of people who would pay for the... Oh, shit, no. Okay, go back. I walked too far. I couldn't see the point of interest. Okay, so cultist training tapes, can think of at least 2 distinct types of people who pay for those. Affirmation CD-ROMs, expired calendars, more pyramids, etc. Whole shelves of glossy self-published books, each one providing beyond a doubt, the existence of extraterrestrial life. They've never been opened. I wonder where the drought's coming from. Drought like draft? Yeah, like draft. Old doors are all over the complex. They're nailed up. The one behind the shelf swings invitingly open. Well, variants are always worth something. These are some nice corridors. It seems like a shame to let them get all seaweedy. The friendly alien posters were an improvement, though. Why frame an empty canvas? Opposite of a vase. Some things might be tough to sell. I feel like you could go on eBay and sell an opposite of a vase, I bet. Well, maybe they do okay in the novelty market, funny retirement presents, etc. Okay, you can't check out every single one of these, although I imagine these are all opposite of a vase. A shelf of old and worm-infested books. The words on every page have been carefully scribbled out. Oh, good. Wouldn't want to have to read. Thesis number 1. The world is the sum of the things that are not the case. Okay. The world, not, never, the no. Yeah, sure. Makes sense. Thesis number 3. You're coming up with the theses, you know how many theses you need, but you might not know what they are just yet. So, maybe you can, or maybe they're playing hangman with the thesis, like, you guess the letters and someone would fill them in as you go. Begin to disappear piece by piece into the air until nothing was left. The clothes found by the acolytes turned into holy relics, emblems of the negative, the remains of their victims. Okay, we got a pretty cool angle here with cool. Oh, I got turned around, I think. Got a cool angle here with cool wallpaper. Effects track 206, terrified scream number 37 with a cheese grater, black hair, blue coat, name not recalled. BW, like black white? Not sure. Chopping sound effects, gurgle number 12. The one with the umbrella who came to the party, name not recalled. License under Creative Commons, attribution license. Blue D Hans, 1963. So Blue D Hans also in the sound effects thing, and we got some notes. We can collect them. Hopefully, we can find 100 before we finish ZZ's level. Of the missing last moments pressed into new recordings, screams repeating over and over, left on a rack in the basement of the sound effects library. Possible commercial applications could lease to video game companies? Asks the new hire. ZZ seems to have a knack for business. Things seem to be going well for this death cult, so, good for them. This was an inner sanctum of old organizations so dedicated to the negation that eventually they disappeared themselves. But you can't make a living out of that. That is a good point. You can't make a living out of not existing. I was new here at the time, but it was clear to me that we needed to change, a new direction, a new shape, better fitted to the things. For some reason, I keep bumping into these things the points of interest that I can't see just yet. Better fitted to the things that we saw coming down the pike. We escape, build a new life, back under the waves, back where there are no waves, a new house to weather the tides of history. You can help us. It can be the start of a new world. Have you ever thought about entering upper management? I mean, ZZ seems to have a knack for it. The board and I, hello? I'm not sure if we're being chased or if that was just like, ooh, I'm there, and then they fucked off. But, we can keep on the move. We don't need to really stop. Oh, Mr. President. Taking your clothes off. So, am I getting made permanent or what? Okay, so BB. Unidentified corpse. And ZZ. We don't know what's up with them. So, let's see what's up with BB. Things were going with her a certain way. Okay, for a second I thought I went the wrong way. Also, I like this skeleton wall. Pretty cool. Approach the Temple of the Spiral. I like this guy. This guy's pretty good. Sometimes it's the simple designs, just a suit with no other features, just nothing, no head, no hands. I didn't check out what the feet sitch, if there were shoes or not, but I assume not. Oh, are we approaching the sea? It's the stage. We have the sea behind us. We got our microphone. Time to show our song. Oh, no, we're just waking up on the beach. She's waking up. Get the rubber pipe. Locals only. We don't like punk rockers out here. This is Jan and Dean country. Wait. I'm not even punk. I'm new wave. There's new wave? So the legends were true. You should go see Mr. President. Mr. President is a great friend of the department. We get a police discount on our Zodiac readings. The cops swing their attention away, staring out unseen into the surf. It's getting late. Soon the streetlights will come on. How long was I out? I wonder what happened to the Weepster and co. Piles of clothes are neatly stacked upon the beach. Maybe they all decided to head out for a swim. Yeah, maybe the Weepster and his friends, just decided to swim. Once you're in the water, no one can tell that you're crying. It's not, they probably, it's not like Tears in the Rain. You'd come out and you'd be like, no, it's just the water. Well, you could be like, it's the salt water. I got it in my eyes. I'm crying because of the salt water. It's not because sad or feelings. I would never admit that, Babaka. A fresh sign's taped up upon the weathered boards. Discount spiritual opportunities plus videotapes. Cheap! I think I recognize the handwriting. Oh, ZZ, what have you done this time? Oh, did I? Oh, there was a staircase. I didn't see it. Did not perceive staircase. I was just like, oh, fuck, am I fucked on which direction I'm supposed to go? Fish. Mystic greetings, oh, it's you. Hi, BB. Where are you, ZZ? How goes the new career, ZZ? Management disappeared. Everyone else lit out with as many... Everyone else lit out. I've never heard that expression. Everyone else lit out with as many office supplies as they could carry, and I think the building might be sinking... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's probably how the sentence ended. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game doesn't like what I'm doing right now. Whoops. Well, we got rid of that one. If I approach this one, will it... People stole some office supplies. They fucked off. Sorry, ZZ. I've been not perceiving these things, even though I keep being like, I should probably stop because I keep walking into them, but I just keep doing it. Right now I'm doing one last round of asset liquidation before fleeing. It turns out this guy online is interested in a box of old LPs I found in the basement sector. Basement sector is a very strange way to refer to the basement, but I guess it makes sense given how labyrinthine. I guess not labyrinthine because like things aren't shifting around, but everything's very maze-like, so sector probably makes sense. Midnight sex party at Dracula's house. Bloody Hans plus his night stranglers. BB, you're into music now. Do you think these could be worth anything? It's getting late. I can't believe this guy wouldn't wait until tomorrow. You were the one who wanted to get these records off our hands. Besides, if someone wants to give us money, then we should respect their priorities. That's, I guess, a good point. Gossip scoop. Funeral man found dead in his workplace, strangled by an unknown assailant. His brother, Funeral Man, was also killed. It's a sad day for funeral fans. Today's political economy is said to be wet and full of vigors. I think that's kind of what that said at the end. Now remember, once he hands over the money, give the all and clear and I'll come out to trade the LPs. It's good to be careful in these kinds of situations. Yes, indeed. Well, let's make the trade. Why do you want to meet us at the planetarium anyway? He says it makes him feel at home. It's a cool effect with the scrolling. I keep wanting to say scrolling like GIF. I mean, you understand what I mean, like scrolling texture. Pretty cool. So we'll go get the money, and then we'll be like, yeah, okay. My sister, ZZ. No relation. No, she's my sister. We'll bring in the LPs. But yeah, fork over the money first, and then we'll talk. Planetarium. Very nice looking place. Enjoying the look of it. Oh, is this the guy who, like, jump scared us at that one point? Hey there. Thanks for coming out tonight. Aren't the stars pretty? Isn't it a nice night? Do you think the world is basically good or basically bad? Man, I just work here. Same, BB. Good answer. Ever since I heard your CD, I knew we had a lot in common. People used to say, Blue, look around. Look at how beautiful the world is. Beautiful compared to what? I live here. It's nothing new to me. I've never known another kind of world. By rights, this one should be unnoticeable to me as the back of my own head, but it's not. It doesn't feel like that, and that's not how I knew that this world was not my home, that there was another, the negative, the point of comparison. You think I'm just being lyrical, but it's true, it's a real place. I've been there. I've seen it. The counter world. The invisible antipod. You've been to Australia? I was so flattered to be mentioned in that interview you did. It made me think it might be time for a comeback after all. I've seen so many things since I died. I can't wait to show everybody. You can go first since I know you're a fan. Hey, come back. Did you bring my album? It's been a while. I wanted to make sure I remembered all the songs. Yeah. Wait right here and I'll bring it to you. You can trust me. I'm a verified seller. As I run face first into walls. Wow, that camera not moving. Am I going the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way, or I was supposed to get got. Whoops. Whoopsie. Sorry, Mr. Blue D. Hans. I'm coming back. I didn't mean to get away from you. I'm sorry. I'll get got. I am a fan. Oh. What? Okay, so he's creeping around. He's doing his thing. I guess I just straight up went the wrong way. And we're supposed to find our way out of here, I guess? I mean, we're either supposed to find our way out of here, or this is one of the situations where it's time to get got. Okay, I was able to get out from behind that shelf I crammed myself behind. I should probably know by now where's a spot I can cram and where's a spot I can't. Let's go back over here. The colors have changed. I'm not sure if that means I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to, or if like someone like Hans turned on the lights. Not sure. It doesn't matter. I've learned new words. On a red earth with a red sky, there are people there too in the other world. They spoke to me, but I couldn't understand them. Oh fuck. I'm going back. I'm going back because BB said the motherfucker word, and I want to see what BB had to say about that. Oh man. Motherfucker, you know, I'm not gonna become negative world. I'm BB. That's what she probably said. Every building is the same. Every person is the same. Every sentence means the same thing, and they wonder why I started killing people. Oh hey, well I guess you're gonna get me now. Lights out. Oh BB, poor BB. Man, I'm not a parrot. I'm not gonna fall asleep just because you put a bag over my. Oh man, I mean BB's been looking for some sleep, so good for her. Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten us into. Dead Aid. So maybe you both aren't ready to headline just yet. That's okay. You can stick to backup duties for now. We all had to pay our dues. What's that? That's the new wave. I thought you knew. Okay, fellas, it's been a while, but this is our big shot, our chance to usher in the new. Why not start with slow with the cover version? Oh, so we can see the killer. You know, just chilling on the sax like we saw previously. Psst, BB, I think I can untie this. BB? There's a new sun rising up angry in the sky, and there's a new voice saying we're not afraid to die. Let the old world make believe it's blind, deaf, and dumb, but nothing can change the shape of things to come. I guess I should switch voices, but whoopsie. You know, sometimes whoopsies happen. You know, I'm pretty sure plenty of whoopsies have happened during this video that I have made. It happened. Oh, that's fun. And we go. I guess we're getting vored by BB. Ha 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 ha. Wee ha 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 ha. That's what I say when vor happens. Wee ha ha ha. Wee ha 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 ha. Oh, is the bird we were fed the spirit of Blue D. Hans, I suppose? Wee ha 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 ha. Oh, we're supposed to whap. Twang. Whoops. Hey, did any of you bring any strings? It'll just take a sec. The wave of the new seems to have crested a little earlier than anticipated. Don't worry, I think we can still turn this gig around. Do you guys remember the chords to Walk, Don't Run? Hello? Hello? BB's report. After clinging to a piece of driftwood, ZZ and I eventually washed up on the beach and caught the last bus home. That was the last I saw of the band, and in the end, the new wave broke apart before it could do much damage. By the time it rolled away, only the sassy beachwear store would be sassy no more. Rest in peace. Stab Magazine, true heads only, no scene, no corporate. Weepster Wars update. Weepy Man's new single, I'm the New Weepster, has prompted 4 new answer records claiming to be or inhabited by the spirit of the original Weepster, including Weepster's Revenge, Watch Out, I'm Lil Weepster, I'm the Weepster's Dad, Just Call Me Dad, and I'm the remastered original Weepster. New schism alert. Neo Dark Wave Murder Core has officially split from Horror Wave's crime punk tendency and requests that they move out of his garage. My newfound music career seemed to have ended at about the same time that all the money vanished from the scene. That checks out. The remaining true believers spent their time on arcane factional disagreements before going underground. In the end, the only sign that anything mysterious had occurred, we'll all be planning out a route we're all going to take real soon, was an abrupt Beach Boys revival that seemed to last all summer long. I don't know this Beach Boy. I only know a couple of Beach Boys songs. Never deep dived into their discography. But that was Ears of the Killer. It was just a longer one than the others, I believe. I haven't looked at the times for the other videos, but coming up on like an hour and 20 minutes on the recording, including like a 5-minute. The train had to come through break, of course. I really liked Ears of the Killer. Ears of the Killer, I must apologize to my friend Tammy, but might be my favorite one so far. I also really like me. Hey, an odd thing for a human being to say. I like music. Odd. Yeah, but I really enjoyed that one. I thought it was fun. I had a point I was going to say and make, and it disappeared from my brain. Other than I liked Ears. I had a sip of water. 15 seconds of uninterrupted thinking. And by uninterrupted, I mean my voice is interrupting my thinking. The point I wanted to make is Crime Wave, mentioned in the write-up, never mentioned in the actual game. It was always referred to as the New Wave, I believe. I don't think they ever said Crime Wave, although Crime Wave is a very funny joke. And I really liked that one. It was fun. Just weird musical genres of like, oh yeah, monster rock, monster surf rock, serial killer surf rock, It was fun. I enjoyed it. I apologize that I'm not a musician. Do not know how to sing. I feel like this would be a very fun one to watch by someone with musical talents. To like maybe stop and like produce the music and like you're playing through and then hitting the Weepster, because like the Weepster's like the backing track. I really like that. Like music's very good in this, thanks to I believe Tommy Tone, I believe is the musician. I scroll down. Oh, my headphones caught on my controller cord because I don't have a Bluetooth card in my computer, because I assumed my motherboard would do it, and then it didn't, and then I was like, oh fuck, and then I never bothered to put one in. So I just always use a wired controller. I like that better anyways, because it's wired. You don't have to worry about like the connection or whatever the hell. It's good, but that's not the point. Ears of the Killer, very good. I enjoyed that one a lot. But with that means we only have 2 left. So next time we'll be playing Heart of the Killer, the penultimate game of Anthology the Killer, and I hope I won't see y'all there. You've heard the spiel before of obviously I'm not going to see. Thank you for watching.